very special edition of the Juggalo Rewind. We are talking Merch Madness 2025. I'm Peter. Chris is here. What's going on?
Nothing. I'm excited. This is our third annual Merch Madness. For those of you at home watching along, waiting for the big selections, haven't been around before, we covered, poster? No, we're covering posters. Hey, we covered T-shirts, we covered jerseys. It's hot in this.
Way to bury the lead.
Well, everyone already knows we announced that, but we didn't announce the seating. But, if you want to look back, maybe we share some highlights before we kick off things of the winners of past.
I don't even remember, so that montage will be coming in soon, unless you can...
One shining moment.
Unless you can dig that up while we're talking. I do not remember what won.
No, but I'm just saying I'm excited, because I think this one...
Uh-oh. The dog has joined the crew.
This one might be more sleepers, I think. More Cinderellas alive in this tournament than previous ones, I feel.
Lots of upset-minded folk.
Yeah.
Well... As we have been saying, or want to say, as I'm bending over and petting the dog, underneath the table, everyone's here. He's like Kenny the Jet, and we're like Barkley and who else is who does the committee?
Rest in peace, Brian Gumbel. It isn't the same without him. I don't know.
Who did it this year? I don't know who did it.
I don't know. Once I seen my team got the shaft, I stopped fully paying attention.
Welcome. So, we are going through an entire tournament of, as Chris said, psychopathic or Juggalo posters. So if you've been with us in the past, you know that we go through 64 brackets, at least, and plans.
Not brackets.
Oh, I'm sorry,
seeds.
64 seeds.
Yes.
And through Instagram and other various modes of social media,
that's right,
we will crown what everyone deems to be the greatest Juggalo poster of all time.
And we should clarify the rules, because some people in the comments, I think, got confused. Some people are like, this isn't fair, Juggalo Collectibles is going to win. I'm like, it's not your personal collections up against each other.
I didn't understand that, but that's okay.
But after we reveal these, we'll let you know when it'll begin, but you'll be able to vote on Twitter, poll there. You'll be able to vote on Facebook, Reels, I believe, or Stories.
You can vote on. You can do that. Okay.
And then the big one, where most people vote, is the Instagram Stories. We'll see if all 26 people on Blue Sky want to vote. We'll also throw the poll up there as well. So
we'll see
across all social medias, you get to vote on all of them. You want to put all 4 votes in, you can.
Oh, you're allowing that?
Well, yeah, I can't regulate that. When I cross-check people's profiles in there.
We should make them write their name on a piece of paper and send it in.
Mail it. You could mail your pics in by 5 p.m. Friday afternoon.
I'm afraid that Steve from Pittsburgh is still going to call us because he's inept at doing any social media.
I guess if he wants to call you personally for all 68 first round.
Don't listen to him. We'll edit that out. So, this is the selection show, as we have said. So, the brackets have been made. The committee has put together all the top 64 plus posters.
That's right.
And we are here. We are going to go through each matchup and try to explain to the viewers and listeners what posters are playing whom, and we will go from there.
Yeah.
We are going to drop this on audio, so you may just be listening to this. If you are an old school Juggalo, maybe you're like, oh, I know what the Riddle Box poster looks like. Oh, I know what the HOK, Detroit's own House of Crazies poster looks like.
We'll see if it even gets in there, though. Is it qualified? We'll see what the committee decides.
Who knows? If you know what they are off your top of your head, maybe listening is fine, but this could be a YouTube version that maybe you'd want to switch over to the old YouTube and take a look, see us all dressed up in our diaper dandy best.
All the way live down to Gratiot. I got the special tie going.
I've got the Michigan tie for the 5th seed Wolverines.
That's right. As you're watching this, they'll be playing in a few mere hours away as they run to hopefully another Final Four.
Who knows? The dog is not as pleased.
She was persistent in getting down here. She derailed us twice already.
That's okay. But I'm petting her. She's fine.
To let you know who made the field, what the committee picked. We got our...
Oh, don't do that. Oh, the dog fell.
Got our beverages.
No, she doesn't like that. She doesn't like me drinking, and she almost jumped and killed herself off the couch. So, are you ready to go bracket by bracket?
Region by region?
Yes.
We'll start up in the, we call it the Wizard's Palace region.
Ooh, I can zoom in more. So let me do this. I have not seen these. I don't know how I did that. I have not seen these picks. So the committee has put them in envelopes. They have stored them away. And this is the first time they're being revealed to us.
Yes.
And we will try to let everyone know what is going on.
That's right.
Let me zoom in here. Okay, so we're in the upper left-hand corner.
That's right. Wizard's Palace region.
I can't see the pictures when I do this, so the play-ins I'm going to need you to explain.
Yes.
So, if everyone doesn't know how a tournament... Let's start over.
That's true. There could be a lot of juggalos who are not fans of college basketball, so maybe we get a little primer on what this March Madness is all about.
Like the juggalo who was talking to us about, I don't like wrestling. I had to stop myself. I don't like wrestling. I don't watch it anymore. It's too fake. Sometimes I watch it. But whoever you are, we love you, and we want you to continue to listen and participate in all of our nonsense. However, your Instagram is full of Star Wars. That's not fake. That's fake. I'm sorry to inform you. That's fake as fuck. So,
you know what's not fake? The committee that voted on these things.
Chris can see that I'm getting hot over nothing. So, every March, there's a giant basketball tournament of 64 teams plus. And so there's a bracket, and they crown the winner every year. That's what we are emulating. Just in case you don't know.
That's right.
So,
but you all know what a tournament is, bare minimum. So, we're going to have the matchups, and they're going to continue on down the line as they go.
Yes, there's 64 seeds, 16 in each. 1 plays 16, 8 plays 9, and then the dog eats Chris's wrestling figures, and Landstorm's about to take a tumble. Is she supposed to go under there? I don't know.
You start. I'm going to grab the restrainer.
Okay. So, we are starting in the upper left-hand corner. I believe Chris called this the Wizard's Palace. What do you call it? Region.
And this houses the number 1 overall seed. So each region has, seeded 1 through 16. The number 1 overall of those 4 seeds is in this corner.
Interesting.
Yes.
So, obviously, the number 1 seeds are the top 4 posters. The number 2 seeds are 5 through 8 in the committee's mind. So keep that in mind. If I'm overcomplicating this, I apologize. The number 1 seed in this bracket and overall number 1 seed.
That's right.
The this is like the Zion Williamson.
It is. Big boy.
It's big physical boy. You know what? I meant to tell the committee some things.
Yes.
But it's too late now.
See how it comes when it comes up?
Fuck. Well, yeah, okay. Number 1 seed, just when you thought they were dead.
That's right. That's a banger. That's a big one.
That's a 52.7 by 72.5 poster. If you try to frame that boy, you're fucked.
What's probably more expensive right now, buying that poster or buying the frame for it? Still probably the frame.
If you go to Michael's, that's a good... If you want to take that to Michael's and even get it framed the most shitty way possible...
It's still going to be astronomical, though.
I bet you're talking a couple $100.
Yeah.
Easy.
Right. That's one just sold for about that much, so you're in probably $600-700 if you want that thing framed in your house.
Fuck, yeah. You don't know how much it's cost me to frame my Pearl Jam posters. Don't even start with that. So, number 1 seed, just when you thought they were dead, everyone should know that. That's a popular picture. It's come back out in a
little mini
smaller
version. We'll see if that makes the tournament.
I was wondering that too.
I don't know. We'll see.
You may also see our wrestler friend Vern, who has parodied that for his own T-shirts.
Oh yes. So did someone else, didn't he?
He steals, But if you want a parody, that's okay. He wrestles parody wrestlers. He takes parodies from the clowns. That's okay, Vern. You do you.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Hell yeah. He wrestled Stephen Flo, so who am I to say?
That's good.
Put the boots to Stephen Flo. We'll talk about that in a future episode.
Yeah.
We have Stephen Flo stories. So, just when you thought they were dead is playing.
It gets the play-in from the 16. So tomorrow, as you're listening to this, tomorrow morning you'll get to vote on these playing games. This is the modern poster play-in. So for this, you get 2 MNE and 2 psychopathic choices. You get the Twisted Coney poster. So it's a long shot of them. Sadly, I think an American Coney Island fighting over a bunch of conies.
My vote.
And they also have their Saturday morning cartoon montage collage, whatever you want to call that one. Has them as Batman and Robin with all sorts of cartoons surrounding them.
Like good guys, or is it all?
I think it's all good guys.
Because I think they did 2 shirts like that, villains and superheroes, but I don't know if they did 2
I think
posters.
the poster is all the good guys. I don't know. And then these ones, kind of sleepers. We'll see. They have the Riddlebox and Ringmaster redo, or redesigns, however you want to say them.
We'll call those like the 2020s?
Yeah. Pandemic era. They pulled out some old photo shoots from the Ringmaster and Riddlebox poster. Kind of emulated those style posters. Those are fun. I enjoyed those. So the winner of that four showdown vote of yours tomorrow will get to dance with the big boy. Just when you thought you were dead boy. I don't know. Do you see any upsets coming out of that one?
Yeah, so that's just to be clear, there's a game to get into. It's not like just when you thought they were dead, you were dead, someone was dead, the Dark Carnival in general. They're not playing all 4. Those four, you vote at home who's the best of those 4, and then that one gets to be the lamb to the slaughter. Until they
we'll see. There's some sleepers in there, maybe.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised the committee didn't put Ringmaster and Riddlebox in the
Get
field,
their own separate field.
But I understand why the play-in needs those gimmicks.
Yeah, these a theme.
That's a tough one. Just when you thought you're dead, does not have an easy.
No, you don't think the number one we'll see got an easy draw there? Well, we'll see. If the Coney upsets, then I think it's got a good path.
Yikes. So the winner of that in the second round will play the winner of this next play-in, or not this next game
matchup. Yeah,
the number 8 seeded Zug Island Cracked Tiles. Good poster, big red.
That's a fun one.
With the island, or not the island, but like the machinery behind them.
The industrial complex. I never had this one. I remember I was big in that era buying them. For some reason I didn't have that. It's a fun poster one. I feel like you would see in someone's basement back in the early 2000s. You're going down there to drink underage in someone's basement. That's a good poster to hang up down there for that.
And then that is playing the number 9 seed Gathering of the Juggalos 2002.
That version a little different than the first that came before. This one's all blue. It has the montage of, I keep saying montage instead of collage of Juggalo faces that were mailed in. Mm-hmm. Good friend of the pod, listener, I believe Kevin's on that poster. Didn't he say that before?
Is he? I don't know. I don't realize.
I swear he told me that before.
I didn't know that.
There is some decent shots, though, of the artists on there that I've been trying to find. So maybe I just scanned that poster because I have that. Unless Madman Pondo signed right across the picture I'm trying to take off that. But yeah, it's a fun matchup. 8-9 makes sense. It's kind of a toss-up. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a tough one of the same random era. Same...
The early 2000s.
Yeah. So that'll be a good one. And who goes on to play maybe just when you thought they were dead. Or maybe one of the other ones.
We haven't had a 16-seed upset yet in the Merch Madness tournament.
That's going to be tough. I don't know if that will happen, but we will see this year. We still have plenty to go. So I'm going down the list. The number 5 versus 12. Ooh, 5-12 is notoriously scary.
That is a dangerous matchup.
This year, is it going to be?
It's a dangerous matchup.
So we have the number 5 seed, Twisted Cryptic Collection, which is a good poster. I enjoy that.
Yeah,
that's good. That came out of the Gathering 2000, probably?
2000, 2001.
Gotta be 2000 because if the CD came out, I think the poster came out. So it's them at the podium, correct? Right. Versus the number 12 seed and upset-minded Neon Faces.
The Garden City Cougar Edition, if you live in the Metro Detroit area. That's the colors. That's why I bought that one back in the day and hung it on my wall.
There's no way. No way that poster beats Cryptic Collection.
I think it's got a little cult following, right? There's people who like that one.
I think there's another shitty poster that has a cult following, but not that one.
The interesting thing, too, is back in the day, in the 2000s and late 90s, people used to, frown upon mall merch, mall posters, mall shirts.
That's got shitty mall poster written.
Yeah, that was definitely a hot topic. But, now, 20-something years later, they're all kind of hard to find and rare. They're all, have that charm to them. I don't know. We'll see. Does that linger over? Does the old hatred for mall merch follow into the tournament? We'll find out.
Well, the other problem with this poster is that it sucks. So there could be nostalgia for a poster, but this one is terrible.
It's very bizarre. Like,
no,
well,
it's not. It's not bizarre.
did come out around the bizarre era, I think.
But yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, it's strange. It's a strange one. I don't know why they put it out, but it's out there.
It's out there. And then that is the number 5-12 matchup. So that will play the winner of the 4-13 matchup. We have Blaze You Dead Homie.
Who you dead? Who?
Is that the original?
Yes, right? The tall boy?
Yes.
Yes.
You
can't see him. Yes, that is the original full-size poster, him with the shotgun over his shoulder. That's your clearest shot you got of Blaze back in the day on that big old poster.
Yeah, and that's the CD cover, correct?
Right.
So, oh no, I just screwed up our whole thing.
Well, while you try to fix it, I'll let you guys know that number 4 seed Blaze Dead Homie poster, he got a full size for his debut. That's nice.
That is nice. And that had to come out at the Gathering 2000
yes.
as well.
Goes up against the Murder Dog magazine cover from the 1999 issue with ICP on the cover. That was their first appearance on Murder Dog.
I think so, yeah.
Man, where did that come out? Like, I had both these.
Where did the poster come out?
Did I have to order the Murder Dog through their magazine, or they just were selling that at some point, like through their store, or Rock of Ages probably? I'd imagine Rock of Ages is like where I got all these.
Yeah, it seemed like it was also, I remember it being like real thin and flimsy.
I think that one was thick.
Really?
Yeah, I think that's the opposite. I think that one was like real thick. What was real thick, moving up a few rounds, or not rounds, matches before? That 02 Gathering one was real thick.
Just like the shirts. All right, I think I'm back in business here.
I think this should be an easy win for Blaze, but sometimes the clowns have a following that pushes them against some that we deem classic. So we'll see.
Oh, and this is the Murder Dog with just ICP.
Yes.
I thought it was a different cover. So no, I think you're right. Like they originally deemed that as like, oh, you have to order it from somewhere, but then it just turned into like you're getting it free everywhere.
Yeah,
so
they were kind of giving it out at like Comic Cons and stuff.
Flooded the market.
Yeah.
So that's your 413. Next up in this region, 611, we are going the Twisted Batman and Robin. Ooh, that's pretty low for that.
Yeah, well, maybe that one was very thin. Maybe that bumped it down. Maybe the committee said, you know what, I don't like how flimsy this was because it was hard to transport from the Gathering.
It's quite possible. Did someone have that problem in the car?
I was like, this thing's like so beat up already.
Put the rubber band around it.
Yeah, just bent it. Yeah, those are real thin.
Number 6 seed Twisted Batman and Robin going against Upset Minded, number 11 seed Amazing Juggalo Brothers Tour.
The little mini boy. So it's not fully the 18 by 24.
Oh, yeah, no.
11 by 17.
Maybe 11 by 17.
Probably like 18 by 12.7 to make you real angry and try to frame it.
Had the yellow bar across the bottom so that if it was in your town, you would write.
Scribble down there.
So it's pretty plain. It's just got the Juggalo Brothers face and, tour information. But
right.
Needless to say, that was a big deal because that tour went all over. So that poster was pretty all over the place. The dog just swallowed a giant thing. I just heard a glol, glol. Oh, poor puppy. But all right, well, that's been destroyed, and now we are going to the next bracket or next what do you call
matchup?
Matchup. Good God, I'm having trouble with words today.
It's the tie. It's choking you.
We've talked about this poster before. The number 3 seed, Twisted, the label that runs beneath the streets.
This one's a banger, I think. It's one of my favorites.
It looks red in that picture, but I always pictured it being like orange.
Yeah, it's more orange. Yeah.
That's a good one. That's of the time for sure.
Right. Big picture of Twisted at the bottom has that slogan, tagline, if you will. The label that runs beneath the street, little hatchman at the end. Yeah.
And then they are going up against the number 14 seeded ICP surgery picture.
That's also used for the Hallowicked 02 t-shirt.
If it's not that exact picture, it's
from that photo shoot. Yeah. I always like that. This era, not as much the Wraith, but like the era of when they have the big label budget and they're like photo shoot and they have 5,000 pictures to use on everything around that time.
Yeah.
Was that a mall one, ICP surgery?
Maybe. It's just a very overdone picture. I don't know if that was in a mall per se. Posters tough because by the time these were coming out, all your FYEs and stuff were like
carrying all the shit.
or they were just not around anymore.
True, starting to phase them out.
So that's an interesting matchup. We'll see if Twisted can beat out the Doctor ICP.
Yeah, I think that's Twisted to lose unless they're looking ahead to a potential Twisted matchup.
That's what I was just looking at. That's an interesting one. You could have Batman and Robin versus themselves.
That's right.
So we move down the list to the last two matchups of this region. We have the number 7 seed. Ooh, we're continuing with covers of magazines.
That's right. Promotional magazine.
We have the number 7 AP covers. So that is a long poster, or it's a horizontal, as they like to say, with all 3 covers of the AP posters on sale. That's a good one. I really like that poster. I have that autographed, and if I have a picture of it, we can post it somewhere, but I really enjoy that poster.
That's a cool one to have signed by all 4 of them.
And then that is playing the up-and-coming, upset-minded, tiny but strong JCW tour.
Yeah.
Ironically enough, I have that poster autographed too.
Oh, by the whole JCW crew?
By like 22 wrestlers.
Wow.
I took that around. I mean, off the top of my head, I have like Evil Dead, Rude Boy, Legs Diamond. But then I went like Vampiro, Chris Hero, Brian Gorey, Isaiah,
That's cool.
Pondo. I have Insidious. Probably
Insidious.
Probably the only thing he ever autographed. He spelled it wrong. So yeah, I never got ICP to sign it because I think they'll fucking ruin it because they'll just go over everyone else's.
Huge big scribble.
There's not a lot of spots for them.
I mean, maybe now that they professionally sign, you have to pay for their signatures nowadays. Maybe you pay, guys.
Have you seen their autographs?
That one's fun because it has it says Thumbtack Death Match and all that shit on there. I like seeing that.
That's for the tour.
Yes.
So that's a good one. That's an 18 by 24.
Yeah.
Who do you like in that one? What do you think? It's close.
That's a tough one. Because I feel like a lot of people don't know that JCW tour one. The AP magazine covers were such a big deal when they came out. So I don't know. That might be I don't know. It could go either way. That's a tough one.
All of these posters, we should just start by saying maybe posters are lost to time.
Not a thing anymore.
Are any of these posters post 2002?
So far, well, we have the modern bracket.
Other than that, no.
Running through these, no. They're all in that heart of that era.
Like, I think a majority, I'll easily say 80% of these posters in this whole tournament are going to be from like 02 and before.
Yeah.
So
but almost like 99 to 02 sandwiched in there is the big chunk. We'll see. We'll see as we move along.
Maybe people don't know. Maybe this is the first time you're seeing this. If you're new to the game, if you're Jared's mom, maybe you don't know what these posters are. But vote regardless.
That's right. You could just see how they look and decide if I think it looks cool.
Maybe that's better than the nostalgia.
That's true. Maybe
you vote however you want to.
Maybe we get a true gauge of what the better poster is then.
And then the winner of that goes on to, wow. We are going upset-minded, 15 seed mall poster for sure. The Twisted Black Magic. And is that what it's called? Black Magic? It's like them in front of like the towers.
Yeah, I've heard it called Black Magic, but I've heard it also called like the Castle Towers. But yeah, you'll know it when you see it. It's also on a T-shirt at that time.
Oh yeah, it's all over the place.
You know what? I don't hate that poster. I might have had that back in the day because I would just buy everything I seen like an asshole. But it's kind of cool. I think it would work better if it was almost like a House of Crazy poster. The weird gothic tower
cityscape
thing.
In the back.
Yeah, you just had them like leering over the masks. Them with the just ghoul eyes and beanie on. I don't know. But, it's different.
That's of the era.
Yes.
But it's going up against a juggernaut.
Yeah. Maybe underseeded this one. We'll see.
We'll see what the other number 1 seeds are. Number 2 seed and ready to fucking wreck everything in its path. Strangle fucking Mania.
Great one.
Are we going to have a Strangle Mania versus JCW in the next round?
Possible wrestling matchup there.
Does the committee take that into consideration? Did they see wrestling versus wrestling? Did they see Batman versus Twisted? Like, are they taking those?
Sometimes it's set up to try to get, to draw a number. Kind of like how they set up Michigan. If they win and then Yale upsets, you get Danny Wolf playing his old school.
Oh, I thought it was going to be... oh, no, that was Harvard. Who used to coach...
what's his name?
I was about to say
Amaker?
I was about to say Brett Bielema.
Tommy Amaker, is he still coach there?
I can't imagine.
So yeah, there's your full bracket. Looking at that, top ahead, any Cinderellas you see?
Oof. I mean, an 8-9 isn't a Cinderella. I sadly think Murder Dog may beat Blaze.
Yeah, I could see that happening.
Did I have that Blaze poster autographed, or did Rex?
I have it autographed.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
As I was setting, as the committee was setting this up, I was like, man, there's somebody I want to like pull out and frame, but where am I going to hang them?
Just keep moving up the staircase.
See how long I can keep going. Yeah, I have that Blaze and that Cryptic Collection autographed by them.
That's a good one. I think the Cryptic could go pretty far. If people aren't petty about their bullshit, that could give everything a run.
Label Runs Meet the Street also could get a run, and even upset maybe number 2 Stranglemania if Stranglemania makes it.
I don't think so. But
those are a couple. Batman and Robin can make a run too, because the people who love Batman and Robin stuff love their Batman and Robin stuff.
But it is a little thin boy.
Yes, that is the OG, not the M&E reprint that came out a few years ago.
Yes,
there's also
we're
another
going
run of that.
All OG as best we can. All right, so you pick your favorites there at home.
That's right.
And as we said, you look on all social medias. We'll have these all day by day, and you will vote
as it goes along. Yes.
So, all right, that's the first bracket. We spent an infinite amount of time on that.
I'll try to move along a little quicker.
Hey, that's okay. We're all good. Next bracket, next quadrant.
Yes, the KFC around the corner region. Everyone's favorite. You're a little hungry, you can get a snack. Sponsored by the KFC around the corner, not the conglomerate organization, just the one that's around the corner.
Yes. Oh, this is already, I can't believe this. The committee got lazy.
Oh, no. What happened here?
No, that's okay.
Let's see.
First game coming up. We
Yes.
have the number 1 seed, Tunnel of Love.
It's a good one.
And that got reprinted a couple times with very few minor changes.
Yeah, that should be noted. Like, we're not getting goofy. We're like, oh, it's this version with the little thing in the corner change. I know, it's just like, unless it's significantly different. Yeah, we're just gonna say it's the Tunnel of Love poster. All variants that are floating around, just the main poster.
Classic of that era. I think either Rex or Tom had that autographed in silver.
That's
back
cool.
in the day. So
bright pink would be fun.
Nowadays with like your paint pens.
You know what I like about those ones? They're not just like a cover or like shot thrown on there. Like, it's like something unique and different the way they set it up.
It's not like Stranglemania where it's just the cover.
It just looks awesome. Bloody Terry Funk, come on.
I have now we should go back.
Yeah.
I have the Stranglemania autographed by Cactus Sack.
That's fun.
So and he did it without asking. He says Cactus Sack.
That's great.
So a lot of I think posters are good to get autographed. I like albums, but I also always like posters. Like I don't get people who have jerseys and shirts.
No, something you wear. Unless you get like shadow box, like it makes sense or something.
But that's not for me. But posters, we've already went through. In that first bracket, I already have 1, 2, 3. I have 3 that are autographed. And
I have 3 as well because I have the Gathering one with a bunch of them on there.
And a ton that I know people did. Like I know you do. I know Rex and Tom did. Like, yeah, these are just of our time. These are great to get autographed. And I still think they are.
Yeah.
So, anyways, Tunnel of Love playing the number 16 seed. The Fright Fest 2024 poster. I love this poster.
It's a good one. At first, I thought they were just going to print off, the flyer basically, but they switched up a bit, and I think is it a screen print? It looks like it's more of a cardstock.
It's also got the shimmer.
Yeah, the foil.
Yeah,
it's a cool one.
And I don't know if they were just giving those away or if they ended up selling some. I think they were supposed to be VIP, but there may have been a very few for sale.
Randomly left over.
I can't say for sure, but I have that poster framed, not autographed, but that picture that you have is autographed, right?
Yeah.
That's interesting. So someone must have gotten that during the VIP. But yeah, I love that poster. I can't believe that's a number 16 seed.
Well, it's new, it's a young and up-and-comer.
It's got Detroit, like a straight up Detroit, Michigan right on top. Yeah,
it's a good one.
Great weekend, but it's running into a tough one. I don't know how many votes it'll get, but...
Yeah, it's up against a juggernaut. That's going to be tough. We'll see.
And then the winner of that plays the 8-9 matchup. Terrible. Number 8 seed, Strangler jeans.
It's a funny one.
So this was just an ad in the Metro Times, and then they turned that into a poster, I'll say mid-2000s.
Yeah,
Like
maybe
years
later than that.
later,
Yeah.
So it's, I don't even know how to explain it. It's Shaggy in looks like a jeans ad for Wrangler jeans. But
I was wondering if his head's photoshopped an actual, like, a different body. It definitely has the Strangler jeans.
Yes.
My brain freaked out looking at it. Exact same like logo and font down there. I think that one's hilarious. I kind of want that one.
That's funny, but it's terrible. Yeah, that can't be his body. I always just assumed it was, but it can't be. It looks like fucking Eddie Vedder.
It does.
And then that's going up against the evenly matched number 9 seed Wizard of the Hood. That's a small poster, right?
It's like an 18 by 24.
I would assume so.
Just the album cover, kind of there. Jay enjoying himself a marijuana cigarette as he walks down the Yellow Brick Road. So we got a matchup of the two clowns against each other in the first round, 8 and 9. I could see it be 8-9. Kind of a coin flip looking at those two.
Yeah, I agree with that. Next up, we have the who's that? Number 5 seed.
5.
Coming soon, Amazing Jackal Brothers. That's a good poster. It's just like, can you even really see the Jekyll in the fire?
Yeah, it's got the grayed out silhouette of its head.
But that's great. It's just the fire, coming soon, 5th Joker's card. Shouldn't even be coming soon, Amazing Jackal Brothers. Amazing soon.
Coming
5th.
That's true, coming soon 5th.
So it's kind of a phrase that they always use. They don't use anymore, but everything was coming soon. So I like that book.
I'm trying to remember, did that come out before we actually seen the Jekyll brother like design? Like
it had to have, because they're barely showing.
Right,
it, so.
yeah. Even the eyes look different, I feel like, than the final version, maybe. I don't know, but yeah, that's a fun one.
And you have that autographed, right?
Yeah, that was a great one to go, because it's just huge canvas for them to scribble on. I need to get that framed for sure and put it up down here.
And that is playing the upset-minded 12 seed AP magazine cover number 2.
Yeah.
So that's the second, not the long one, but it's the up and down, and it's the one where you bought all 4 magazines and you put them together, and you got to see ICP with their face paint off, which looks weird AI generated.
Yeah, it's like the makeup's like half wiped out. But I like how the poster has it's not all 4 of them put together, kind of, because when you put them together in the magazine, it's all kind of disjointed a little bit. But you just have the half of the faces on each side.
Just like one magazine.
Yeah,
cover.
kind of cool again.
Yeah, it's fun. Got a little ad for Freak Show on there, right?
Yeah, Freak Show, Bizarre.
I don't think that's coming out of that region.
No, I don't know, but you never know. 5-12 is a tough matchup, so we'll see.
It always is. Ooh, number 413 right after that. 13 seeded, upset minded, Bizarre Freak Show double-sided.
Yeah,
poster.
I know there's 2 different versions of that. There's the Bizarre colors are kind of inverted, and then the backside has 2 different twisted photos, like them with the axes, like looking at the camera, and then them all bloody.
Oh, yeah.
But we're just going to lump those together as one, because we're not going to.
Yeah, double-sided poster is tough, and talk about shit that was probably given away.
Oh, those are hanging up at that's where I first got them. I remember I was at the Freak Show tour, and they were like lined the walls, like taped everywhere. I took them just off the wall. Those are fun. I think those are cool looking.
It's an interesting idea, but yeah, having a double-sided poster is tough.
Yeah.
And it is going up against, may I say, almost underrated.
And at 4, you think it should be a little higher? I thought 13 should be a little higher for the double-sided one.
Terrible.
I like those.
4 seed Hollowicked 99.
Yeah.
It's another horizontal poster. It's
shorter too. It's I don't even know what size that one is.
Is it not 18 by 24?
I feel like it's a longer horizontal, than an 18 by 24.
It's graphics that aren't used they're kind of used in other places, but just the placement, the background. I am a mark for shit that's for a specific
for sure
show, and they don't do that a ton, right? Like, you have and we'll get into them, I'm sure, like your different tours with the bar on the bottom, like we already had the Jekyll one. Okay, that's fine, but that's for street teaming, and it's right. I don't want to say lazy, but it's lazy.
It's promotional stuff.
Every band has it. It's not. I'm not saying they're lazy. I'm just saying
that's more of a promo to the show. This is a commemorative piece about the show. Yeah.
That being said, fuck, do I want that poster?
I might have it. So I could give it to you.
I'm sure I've had it.
Because I did not go to that, so I'm like, I don't.
I've had it in the past, but that's sweet. Get that autographed in orange.
That'd look cool in orange, yeah.
So, very cool poster.
If I have it, I'll give it to you because I wasn't at that show. So you could take that one off my hands.
And their face paint is orange, although those pictures are on like everything of that era, and they're definitely black and white, so they photoshopped that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, did they sell those at the show? They must have.
I bought it at Rock of Ages later. Cause
I can see that being a $5 boy later on. But
I do also enjoy that it says Hello Kid Clown Show. The full name there is fun.
Yes. Lots of. I'm surprised you're not mad that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different fonts on there that I see.
It works there though. It's not terrible.
Oh, company stooge.
Yeah.
It's okay when they do it. All right, moving on.
Yeah.
Oh, baby. If you need the original picture of this, let me know.
I used AI to remove it, but.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
We probably shouldn't because that doesn't matter. Anyways. We have the 611. So number 6 is the original. Oh, the dog just shocked me. The original Dog Beats poster. So
There's a little controversy with this because this is not a poster for sale, right? But the committee still slipped it in.
I mean, you are correct. It was available. I mean, this is from, if you watch Shockumentary, Vinny had this. I don't know if he still does. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the original Dog Beats poster that was drawn by ICP. Mm-hmm. He got it. I think they may have had 2.
Oh, so there's 2. Maybe that's why it got in, because there was 2.
The committee must have done their research. I bet they asked young Vincent, the kid as we call him,
kid,
what the story was. So maybe they went and inspected it. Maybe they tangibly touched it.
So
like,
it feels like a poster to them?
Just like, how's that sweatshirt? Is that nice? Oh, yeah, that's a poster. So it got in.
Got in. It snuck in. And it got a 6 seed at that.
We'll see what they have to go up against in the next round, but if it wins. But it plays...
Ooh, it's got a tough matchup. It's going to play the winner of a 18x24 play-in here.
All of a similar era.
Yeah, all from about the early 2000s there.
They look like fucking shitty flyers that were packed into hatchet gear. But you go right ahead.
So you have JCW Volume 2, which definitely was a little hand size
100%
flyer.
Regular size and little size.
Yeah, so we have the 18x24 JCW Volume 2 promo, highlighting the VHS release that's coming out.
Who hung that up?
I had that.
Oh my god. Oh, the dog just fell.
I definitely had it hanging in the room. That is going up. We have a 4-pack here that should be voting on tomorrow. It's that, the Riding Dirty promo album cover, which I want to get this back in my possession. I traded that and this next one here, the Dark Lotus promo, which is real funny and weird. It has the old Lotus font that they scrapped eventually, and then it has individual photos of the members in their main gimmicks. So it's ICP as ICP Twila. So it's kind of funny as them crossfire. It's a fun promo, I think. And then you have the Wicked Clowns from Outer Space tour poster, which just is basically that graphic that was on everything, promoting that. So yeah, 4-pack of 18x24s. That's a tough one. I don't know who's gonna come out of that.
Yeah, if you had to vote for one of those 4, you're going Riding Dirty.
That's my personal pick. I think Wicked Clown wins, though. I think that people love that. I think.
And it had the little nostalgia reboot for the past year or 2.
That's right.
So got a year or 2, probably 5, because that was COVID, right?
Yeah, they were supposed to go on COVID run.
They went on a COVID run. So yeah, that'll be an interesting matchup. Who gets to play the Dog Beats poster? Maybe everyone out there doesn't think Dog Beats is a poster. Maybe
that's true. Yeah,
they'll get dinged.
It could. That's a tough one. We'll see what happens there.
So the winner of that plays interesting 314.
Right.
So the number 14, we have the Blaze Casket Factory. Is that a normal poster? Or
it's
is that like
shaped like a casket. Very fun poster.
Normal size? 24 by 36? Or is this, I don't want to jump the gun, but is this one of the door posters?
It might be a door size. I don't know. It's a fun shape. That's all I know.
All right. It's Blaze in the casket. And that's going up against the number 3 seed Hollywood Malenko poster.
Great poster.
Hard to say, but is that underrated?
At 3? I don't know. Well, we'll see what the rest of the 2s are.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It could be the highest rated 3, maybe. It just got bumped down by 1.
I don't think I ever had it. It's not I mean, it's my era, but I wouldn't be one that I'd be like, oh my God, I need to have that right now. Like, I'm not nostalgic for it, but I get it. It's cool.
I had the second version of it, so we'll see if that makes an appearance, but did not have this OG Hollywood version, which I love that photo shoot from that. They're very menacing and scary looking in the Malenko era. Cool posters from that era.
So we'll see.
You think Blaze has a chance to upset that one?
I don't think so. I'm sorry, Blaze.
Hey, he's got a casket shape. That's unique. We'll see.
But I mean, if we're going chalk, we're going to see Hollywood Malenko and Dog Beats. Interesting.
We'll see. Yeah.
We'll see. So Hollywood Malenko is going to have a tough road to hoe against the next four.
Yeah?
Well, probably not. I think whoever wins that'll... I don't know. There's some tough ones here. So, we have...
Did you lose your spot?
No, I just didn't understand what you were doing. I mean, the committee was doing. So next, we have the number 7 seed, the Freak Show Blacklight poster.
That's a fun one. Cool colors, those that neon-y blue. The face, the cartoon faces of Twisted's always fun.
And that's going up against a 2-sided Christmas 97 poster.
Real weird poster, I feel like.
Yeah, definitely tall and skinny.
Yeah. And they Photoshopped the face, the cartoon face over a real Santa, which is real weird looking.
I never picked up on that.
Yeah, it's like the face from the the CD cover.
With the tongue hanging out?
Yeah, on a real Santa's body.
I never noticed that.
Did you ever have that one? I've never seen that one in person ever.
What's the other side of that?
I don't remember. They made presents on it or something.
It's just the green, the cover of the CD.
I think so. We'll hopefully get that up when we vote on that, so you get both sides to see.
That's an interesting matchup, 7-10. Yikes. The winner of that's going to run into an interesting one. Now I have questions already. So the number 15 seed, an upset-minded, Bloody Sunday. Is that for the show?
Yeah, I believe they sold posters at the show.
So that has the dates, whatever. Have you been to Rock of Ages in the past 2 years?
No.
There's a pile of posters, and some of them are cool and some of them are not. But they have a Bloody Sunday poster there. I wonder if it's this one in particular or if it's just something similar.
I don't know.
That's not a terrible poster. I want to say it is, but I guess it's not. And it commemorates a show.
At the start of this region, you told me how much you love commemorating shows and Detroit dates. And
I understand.
I think it's fun. I like the visuals on it. It doesn't seem like an ICP posters per se.
Yeah, it's very plain. Maybe that's why the committee,
yeah,
they have nostalgia in their blood, so they didn't go too deep with it. They give it a tough matchup.
That's true.
But if there's a lot of people who went to that show or who were nostalgic for Bloody Sunday, they could knock off the number 2. Or if you're just petty, the number 2 seed, Most Tasteless poster.
It's a goodie.
18 by 24, purple background, hoods. Are we going to see the Coming Soon Twisted poster later, or is this just all Most Tasteless?
I guess which one do you think should be number 2 out of those two? I think just the plain Most Tasteless. I think the Coming Soon's more promo. I don't know, but I think they're too similar to have 2 separate spots.
I understand. I have the Coming Soon autographed.
I did see that, yeah.
I enjoy that poster. They when they autographed it, one of them put the X's on the heads.
That's cool.
So I thought that was cool.
I like that. I like the lightning in the background. The colors of it are cool. That's one I still picture. Have hanging up in the back room.
So I hate to say it. I wouldn't vote that way. Most Tasteless may lose.
Right out the gate, you think?
They may. Have we ever had a number 2 lose?
We'd have to go back and look. I don't think so. I think maybe 3 had one. I'm not sure, but yeah.
I hope not, but that should beat that. That should win the next one.
I don't know. Freak Show Blacklight, I think, is a sleeper pick.
No.
To make a run. People love them blacklights, and that's a cool one.
People do love the blacklights because I think there's 1 or 2 that are hard to get of the, we'll call it 8 or 10 total.
Yeah.
So people are nostalgic for having them all.
I had them all and I sold them all.
But there's 1 or 2 that I think are just way harder to get than the others.
That's so strange.
I don't know. I was never into the blacklights. Never had them. They're fuzzy.
Yeah.
Oh no, my thing blew up again.
Uh-oh.
That's okay. I'm back.
So there is your KFC around the corner region. 2 regions down. That's one side of the bracket. One will prevail in the end out of that.
What do you think? What are you looking at? You see any upset-minded?
I mean, I personally think Label runs beneath the street. Stranglemania could make a run, but I don't know. I think people love
that's
that.
That's the other one.
I just meant out of that whole
now we're going
side.
the whole left side.
Just out of that region?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the heavy hitters are the heavy hitters.
You think 1 and 2 are going all the way?
Hollywood Malenko, I think, might take. Hollywood Malenko might completely leave that bracket. Might knock off the number 1.
That's possible. That's what that could be.
Dog Beats can make a run if you want to just pick it for the rarity, sake, or the very first thing you've seen. That could make a run. I don't know. There's a few. You never know. You never know how the fans are going to vote.
You never know. I would keep Most Tasteless at either a 1 or 2 seed, but I could see someone arguing that should have been flip flopped with Hollywood Malenko because Hollywood Malenko may beat it.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
I think Hollowick 99 could take a run.
It's gonna be a tough matchup with the Coming Soon if that makes it past the AP poster.
I think it beats Coming Soon, although Coming Soon is really cool. Either one of those could give Tunnel of Love a run.
Hey, don't discount Strangler Jeans or Wizard of the Hood giving it a run either.
What if Tunnel of Love doesn't get past Fright Fest?
I don't see it happening, but you never know.
Our 15 and 16 seeds in that region are
modern shows.
Modern show posters.
What if those two make it to the final 4?
Maybe the new Juggalos. Maybe you have someone listening right now who doesn't even know what Tunnel of Love is. Or Strangler Jeans. They're like, what the fuck is that? Stupid. That's highly possible.
There's some funny ones in that bracket. The KFC around the corner got goofy.
Oh, no. How come when I hit that goes that way? All right. So, what bracket are we going to next?
We're in the Crows region.
Crow?
And this has, I think, a heavy hitter with its number 1 overall seed. Definitely.
Oh, that's back. Oh, fuck. Why did the committee put 16 on the inside and 1 on the outside? I'm like, that's really the number 1 seed?
No, yeah, they're backwards on this. We have to update the.
That's okay. I understand your aesthetic of out to in. I get it, but it freaked me out.
So the one that scared him when he's looking at the number 1 seed in that region is the Twisted Serial Killers poster, a classic, one I kicked myself every day for selling.
That's that was on Rex's wall for sure.
Then with the hoods, the Cosmos space background with the green stars.
Weird logo.
Yeah, twisted logo that's not used really anywhere else. And then it has Jason Michael Myers on sides. I think that's
floating in space.
That's probably the number two overall seed to me. A number right behind that. Just When You Thought You're Dead.
I'm surprised you would say that, but yeah, that's
it.
And maybe I take back when I said Most Tasteless could have been a number 1 seed. You're right. I forgot about this.
Yeah.
Weird picture of them too. Like same photo.
Almost pose of that Most Tasteless.
Except like same pose. Same like 2 seconds later, because in the other one his hand is up, right? But it's the exact same thing. Monoxide's face looks fucking weird. Like I wouldn't even know that was him. But yeah, no, that's a classic poster.
And the one that's frightened you that you thought was the number 1 seed is
Lord in Heaven.
1999 era. Also, kind of interesting, right? Flanked on the other side of the bracket from the other Subway size poster. We have the Subway size Flame Jekyll Brothers. I don't know. Is that what you want to call this?
People always just called it the Subway poster. Yeah. I think just because of the size. But
I bought it thinking it was going to be like a rarity because of Just When You Thought Your Day would have came out, and then it just became like a giant mall poster.
That's what So, anyone listening, I have this poster right now sealed. If you want this, let me know, please. Get it out of my fucking house.
It's a very strange one. One of those, as we mentioned, back when they had the money for big photo shoots, one of the Jekyll Brothers photos that's used on endless things. It's just them kind of standing in a computer-generated flame background.
Not even very sweet flame. Like
very strange looking.
They made the flames and then stretched them.
Yeah, it's very bizarre. But yeah, very large poster. So I don't know. I don't know if it's going to upset serial killers, but some people might like it. We'll see.
Maybe. And that goes against the very evenly matched 8-9. Mm-hmm. This is a good one. I don't know who's going to win this one. The number 8 seed, Gathering of the Juggalos 2001.
It's a great one.
Red, it's got the classic, I say classic, but the same logo that they used for the first couple of years for the Gathering.
Drawn by the Pendulum comic folks, it looks like. I imagine it's the same artist that did those.
So that is the 2001 version going up against the number 9 seed, Forgotten Freshness Volumes 1 and 2 poster.
Yes.
And am I to assume this is 12 by 36?
Something like that. It's a weird long one. Probably the same as that Christmas one, I would think.
No.
That's a little wider.
Yeah. Is the Christmas 97 one poster or is that cardboard?
Oh, well, maybe it can be screwed up.
Maybe I'm thinking that's like the 12 by 12 flat. That's like cardboard.
Yeah.
So, regardless. Also, speaking of 12 by 36 posters, what time is that poster on sale tomorrow?
Oh, I think 11.
Is that our time?
I don't know, because I think it's a European. You have to double check that one.
I'm going. If it's European, then it's like 6 in the morning.
Those usually sit around for a decent amount of time, even though they're small numbers.
So I have the day.
But
okay.
yeah, we'll double check because you might want to just grab it just in case.
Yeah, sorry. We are in poster mode. I'm going to set an alarm right now for, I'll call it 8:29 just for a random time.
A reminder.
Yes, as a reminder. There is a Creature from the Black Lagoon poster that goes on sale tomorrow that I need both of. So
$80 US, and you get $5 savings when you buy the bundle. It said.
I'm not gonna get the bundle. That's all 4.
No, they have a bundle of just the 2s.
I didn't see that. I saw the whole 4.
Yeah, no, there's 3 different levels. There's like just one, the bundle, which is $5 off, and then the 4-pack of all of them.
I didn't see that. I'll have to double check that.
But anyways, for those wondering what the hell we're talking about, Forgotten Freshness.
Doesn't matter.
Long promo poster for the. I feel like this is one that was just like hanging up at record stores when I feel like I've seen it.
I also feel like you'll get it a lot, if not all the time, folded.
Oh, yeah.
I think I got folded in 3, so to get this totally flat
Minty.
is going to be a rarity, I think.
Someone was recently giving one away, like on Facebook or something, like one of those contests.
Well, this is cool. I had this for sure. But, no, that's a good one. I like that. It's different.
Mm-hmm.
So I enjoy that. Now, that could upset. I think that could go to the next round. I don't know if it's going to take it. I don't know if it has nostalgia to it. But
yeah. It could give Twisted run for its money. We'll see.
If
it gets out of the Gathering. The Gathering one's fun. I have that signed by everybody.
You do?
Yeah,
that's a good one. Next up, we have 512, always tricky. The number 5 seed, Juggalo Funhouse Tour. Again, it's one of those...
promo ones at the bottom, you could fill out.
Is it, or did each one have each date like printed?
No, I think it was blank. I don't know. It's cut off on this.
Yeah, and there may be 2 different versions. There may be ones where you have,
right? Yeah, some were
Omaha,
printed.
Toledo, wherever the fuck, but you also had a blank one. I think that could be the case. Cartoony drawing. It's every Hocus Pocus, Golden Goldies, like that version of the picture.
Great drawing of them. It's a fun one. Very bright and colorful.
That's okay, but when it was the same drawing on that shitty T-shirt, you're like, oh, that's terrible.
Didn't make sense on that.
And then that is going against the number 12 seed. Poor Blaze, getting fucking wrecked in the first round.
Wrecked. We don't know. This could also get a rarity vote.
This is the Sleepwalkers poster.
I think this one got lucky to get in because it's technically, a horrorcore poster, not a Juggalo one or psychopathic or whatever.
Well, I mean, neither is Dog Beats.
It's true. Maybe that's why the committee said if we're gonna let Dog Beats in, we gotta let old Sleepwalkers in. How about what's his name getting in there? Scraps getting in the tournament. How about that? One shining moment for Scraps.
He's like the nun from the St. Mary's or whatever the fuck.
Still around. COVID didn't take her out.
Just sneaking in. So that'll be an interesting one. Maybe people don't even know the Sleepwalker deal.
Yeah.
So that could just get fucking wiped.
Real weird size.
Oh, it is? Yeah, because you just got that, right?
Yeah.
Did you frame that? Did you put it up?
Yeah, it's underneath the HOK one over there.
Gotcha. Weird.
Kind of like 11 by 17, but not exactly.
Well, why would they?
I feel like they printed one sheet and just cut it up.
I think you said that, yeah.
That's how it looks.
So the winner of that goes on to the 413 winner.
Ooh, controversy in this one.
The committee is, I don't know. I also have more problems, but the number 13 seed,
Yes.
the Green Book Blacklight. I can see where you're going with this, so I mean the committee is going with this, so I don't want to jump ahead. Green Book Blacklight, cool.
Cool looking.
Green and purple and black. It's just the script. It's no pictures. But
Perfect blacklight to get stoned under, right? You listen to the Green Book, hydro, smoking, you got the blacklight just throwing up.
Is it like literally like it's coming alive or it's fucking taking mushrooms?
Right below you, wow, look at that Green Book poster.
It's like,
I know what the Juggalos want.
It's like, I don't know. Whatever. Go on.
Yes, so the Green Book Blacklight, what does that get? The number 4 seed.
I can't believe this. This is, I'm flabbergasted.
It's a classic. This, for many of Juggalos, this is probably the first poster they ever got.
I think someone on Instagram brought this up, and I'm like, please no.
Not just someone, it was a luminary.
You're right.
The Insane Duo mall poster, the very first mall poster, ICP with like the fake old school theater spotlight like behind them, so I feel like that vibe gives.
That's funny. It's like an old Muppet show.
Yeah, they're like, "Ah." I love the poses back then. Dreadlocks, come on, how cool they look on there. Great font on the top.
I think you should recreate you and Garrett doing that. I can hear him doing like, oh, you got the scary picture. Ah.
That's a good one. Those have been popping up lately on eBay a lot lately, and I'm like, did someone bootleg them? I kind of want to grab one.
That shit should not be a number 4.
It's a classic. It's the first mall poster. What is your beef with that one?
It's terrible.
I was just discussing how great the photo shoots were from the Blinko era, and that's another one.
Now when we're done, I want to go back and compare it to all the other 4s and 5s, but we'll let that simmer for now.
I mean, Juggalo Funhouse, a 5 right above it. I don't think Juggalo Funhouse is that... could have swapped those, I guess. I don't know.
What a terrible 4. Juggalo Funhouse, Sleepwalkers, Insane Duo, and Great... We didn't get this far. Didn't we talk one year about doing, like, little mini ones? Like, these are the 2 games that are in, like, Del Rey and the other ones.
Where they're
and,
playing
like,
them. Yeah, I mean, as you mentioned this, it could be an easy run for serial killers to the final 4 out of this bracket. Some of these...
Insane Duo is going to win that 4, right? They've got to. But they shouldn't.
Yeah,
They
might win that whole region. You better watch out. Don't underestimate the Insane Duo.
Could you imagine if that wrecks serial killers?
It could. It very well could. I don't know. People are saying. People are talking.
The streets, above and below. Okay, we gotta move on.
Yeah.
I can't deal with this. Oh man, the disrespect continues. We have a 6-11 where the 11 is a play-in.
Yes.
Number 6, the Many Faces of Twisted.
A little controversy with this pick.
I would say so. I would agree. I don't know if I agree with this.
Getting both of them together as one pick.
We should also mention, I don't know if it matters, everything in here is as I say that, I'm thinking about the Dog Beats one. Everything here is a poster. Magic Ninja over the years has made some of these flags.
Yeah.
So like the serial killers is a flag, this is a flag. I'm sure there's others. But like, we're talking just, like you said, the generalized thought of it.
Yeah.
So we're going original poster.
And if you go back to some of the early ICP days, they had a lot of large flyers. None of those kind of made the...
Oh, we'll talk about that at the end.
Made the field.
See what didn't make the field. Well, the committee will give us the actual list, and we'll see how some people cross them off and some people just dragged them across and probably fucked out both members of the committee as I just kicked the dog right in the face. So the number 6 seed, Many Faces of Twisted. So this is 2 12 by 36 posters, Madrox Monoxide on the outside, opening their jackets.
With
and
the old flasher gimmick, pulling out the jacket.
Aww. And their other selves coming out.
Yeah.
I love this poster.
They're fun. They're cool ones.
I want this so bad. There's always one on eBay, and he wants so much for it.
And it sits there forever.
But it is fucking mint, and it drops like $5 every time. And I wouldn't say lowball him, but I give
it a realistic.
When you're talking about the next one, I'm going to look that up. But because maybe he sold it because I haven't seen it for a while. But it's fucking mint, and I want it, and I want it autographed, and I want to frame them like that. However, problem. Have we talked about the problem with
No.
it? Okay. I can't see, like, perfectly, but so, like we said, Madrox and Monoxide are on the outsides. They're in their, we'll call it, most tasteless hoods flasher gimmick, right? And then the light is coming out, and all of their different personas are coming out. So the first one is them. Is that them, like? It could be them, like,
It's
dressed
like
up
green book. Oh, it's them with the jerseys with all
the gathering.
Yeah.
Okay. So, like, those are the first ones in. The next one is them and Most Tasteless.
Yeah.
The next one is Batman and Robin.
Oh, then
Then is that Riders and Lotus?
Riders and Lotus are swapped on them.
They're not evenly done. That bothers me.
Yeah, I don't know what's after that. Oh, Putin stank.
Oh, Jesus Lord.
Yeah, they fucked that up a little bit.
I don't like that. If you had that, would you put them side by side, or would you put them top to bottom?
I like side by side with them flashing each other. Their danguses.
Hell yeah.
It's got a tough matchup though.
It does. So you talk about that, and then I'm going to look up to see if it's still on.
So the Many Faces Twisted, controversy on many levels with its poster in general, and the fact that they're both combined. But you know, the committee looked at it as like you'd have to have it as a set. I think
you can't just have one.
Yeah. So that's why the committee did that, and we just had to try to fit them all in there. But it plays the winner of this is a tough one.
What are you going to do? Have them be a plan? Madrox versus Monoxide
versus the Strangler versus Wizard of the Hood. Tough one though. It's got a.
I didn't pick up on that. That's funny. Did you say that?
What's that?
That it's ICP pitted against each other?
Yeah.
Strangler and Wizard of the Hood? That's funny.
So those are a set. That's what we're considering that. But it's going to have a tough run. It plays a 11-seed plan that you'll be voting on tomorrow. That is the Blacklight plan. And we've just discussed how people love the Blacklights. So a few of them made it solo, but these ones all got to play each other. Sometimes, you know, when you're an 11 seed, you get shafted. You got to play your way in. So these 4 Blacklights have to play their way in. You have the Ringmaster Blacklight, which is fun because it has the old school Ringmaster, like the font down the side, like the Ringmaster picture poster has. So that's a fun little nod. Then you have the Carnival and Carnage poster, nice bright pink and blue, looking great in the Blacklight. The Psychopathic Records logo, big circular logo.
In the circle.
Blacklight, a little representation outside of the Joker cards. And then this one,
They don't do enough. I'm sorry to interrupt you. In that era, they didn't do enough psychopathic stuff.
Yeah, just
like
merch of Psychopathic.
I didn't get it. I wouldn't get it. I won't have it now.
Leather coat? Yeah.
That too. Sorry, Steve. Fucking, if they just made a poster with just the giant hatchet. Like, that's a little... I know that's what they're going with there, and it's got like the circle.
Just the Hatchet Man, though.
Like, how long did it take them to make a shirt with the Hatchet Man? Fucking 10, 15 years?
Still a great logo.
How is that not the first thing you did? Like, they underutilized that.
Right.
And I think that could have been cooler.
That's probably one of the first, I feel like, pieces of just Psychopathic logoed poster.
That era when they started doing that one with like the circle, like the butter. That's not the butter knife one, but it's of that era where they're trying to like fuck around with it. But I'm sorry, go ahead. No, it's interesting that's like
gets its representation in there.
Yeah.
So the last one is a Joker's card, but this one's fun because it's the cover of the Hell's Pit album with all the flames, the cartoon drawing of Shaggy and Jay.
That's the one that's hard to get, right?
I would think so because I don't remember even seeing that one. Like
I want to say that is.
That one's fun because it's just different. You know, I feel like that's a cool looking Blacklight too, with all the flames, spooky hell vibe. So that's a tough one. You got 4 popular Blacklight posters that are going to run into the Many Faces of Twisted duo poster. So we'll see.
Why are the Riders on there?
Why are they on there?
That doesn't make sense.
Because they're not actually twisted.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. I think this is the one right now on eBay. That's the guy that I always lowball, and he doesn't have he doesn't have a thing anymore.
No offer anymore.
But the price is way lower than it used to be.
Getting itchy.
Do I have to do it before this comes out? Or one of you dickheads out there are gonna fucking do it? Is that fucking ridiculous?
It's kind of ridiculous.
It's 2 posters.
I also feel like it seems so much newer than all these other ones that, like, I'm like, oh, it's fine if it's from Ringmaster era, but
look at the there's like, it's perfect. There's no hole. There's like the little tapes in the back.
Yeah.
I mean, it is fucking minty, boy.
what is that, a Green Book era when they came out?
When the poster came
Yeah.
out? Maybe a little before.
Okay. Again, still staying in that time frame. We've mentioned all of these are
Fuck.
pretty much 2000 to 97.
Well, we've missed the seasons of buying stupid shit. So now we're just having one episode where I buy stupid shit. Not like I didn't just drop the fucking $1,000 on my car today, but that's okay. Let's ignore that fact.
I just got a loan for a brand new car out there.
Hell yeah. I saw that when I came into the
I
studio.
actually drive further than 4 miles now, so I'm excited.
Oh,
but
nice.
That's not what you're here for. You're here for the tournament. Moving along.
Sorry.
Winner of that. I don't know what it'll be. That's
Again,
gonna be
this
tough.
freaked me out. I'm like, why?
The winner of that plays a 3 seed.
You reversed it on the twisted one. I mean, and the one above it. Fucking committee.
Well, I had to hurry to get this done, so we had it in our hands while we did these.
The committee's drunk.
Not yet. Tomorrow it will be. While you're watching this, I will be coming down to the big game. It's getting hot in here. Anyways, number 3 seed. Which one? You tell me.
Number 3. What do you mean? You want me to do it?
Yeah.
Are you undressing?
That's right.
A little too much?
Woo! Start elbowing, dropping my clothes out
It
here.
says DDP getting your neck so big and thick that you can't fit your shirt anymore.
Steve called me swole when I seen him. Moving along. Carnival Carnage. Available now. 3 seed.
That's a good one.
Great.
Classic, hard to get, thick boy.
Yeah.
Even like the ink is like you can fucking 30 years later. I think
Yeah.
you can still feel how.
So cool.
and
Did I
that-
ever tell you? I don't think it's that one, but it's one of those Carnival Carnage posters. There's a couple of different variants, right? Like some without the available now and
Oh yeah, there's just a normal poster like that, and then the available now.
yeah. Well, I was back when I was in college, in
Yes. Okay.
04, 05, no, yeah, 04, 05, 06, somewhere in that range. I'm driving around campus through the neighborhood. There's like an abandoned building, like in the middle of the neighborhood. Like look like it used to be like a car shop or garage store, and like half like faded away, half ripped off, weather worn down was a Carnival Carnage poster. You could tell were like they put that like plaster over it, so you
Yeah.
couldn't like. Man, I don't know. Back then, there were no like good cell phone photos, but I'm like, wish I had a picture of that.
I remember you telling me
whole
that.
building's probably gone, but I'm just driving around like, wait a minute, like parked. I'm like, old Carnival Carnage poster stuck in that building.
That's great.
Man, I should just chiseled the whole wall out. But anyways, Carnival Carnage available now.
That's a good
3
one,
seed.
and that's still a collectible. People definitely want to try to get those.
For sure.
And that's going up against 14 seed and upset-minded Chaos Comics #1.
Big boy. That was the huge 24 by 36 poster of
Yeah,
the
normal size poster.
First comic cover. So see, do you think issue 2 and 3 make the field?
That should have been a play-in.
If they had 4 of them, it would have been.
All right.
Yes.
So that's we'll see. We think Carnival Carnage has an easy road, but who knows? That will and that's playing. Ooh, that's going to run into the Many Faces of Twisted or the Blacklight.
Yeah, I don't know who's making on that. There's 5 posters. Any of those are going to make a run out of that matchup. So that's a fun one.
We could have Carnival and Carnival Crime there.
We could.
You never know.
There's multiple Carnival Carnages in this field.
Is there?
On the other side, I thought there was one.
I didn't think there was any. I thought this was the first one we've seen.
Oh, you're right. Just seemed like there was. We'll see. Let's move along.
All right. Next up, 710 is the One Less G in the Hood. This is a full size or is this 18 by 24? And there's 2 different versions of this.
The one on the bottom has like
A red bar. It's like available now or coming soon. or
Coming
whatever.
out on October 30th or whatever.
But this has like the Blaze face, kind of cockeyed. Cool picture.
Yeah, the blood running down his face.
This could be Blaze's first victory.
Cool picture, terrible font. That font I'm not a fan of.
The Blaze logo
Yeah.
or
Just I don't know. Looks weird.
They still use that.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Because the number 10 seed Wraith available everywhere November 5th.
I do love that poster. I thought I had it. I was digging through the boxes and I started watching one on eBay. What am I gonna do with it?
There's a lot of fonts on here. Very bold. Very like meme font these days.
This is very, when I mentioned that Colonel Carnage one taped on a wall, this is like definitely you drive by a building with like 40 of these plastered across the building to like promote it.
Up and down fucking the Davidson.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of the promo posters like that. I don't know why.
Yeah. So those are two good posters going up against each other, and the winner of that will potentially run into a buzzsaw. We have the number 15 Terror Wheel poster.
Which is a modern poster with a old school photo shoot.
Yeah, that probably also came out, and we'll call it the 2020. Yeah. 2021 for sure. Good. That's 18 by 24, right?
Yeah, no, it's a full size, the Terror Wheel.
Oh, no, that's what I meant. I'm sorry.
Yeah, 24 by 36.
With, the old pictures, got the Ringmaster silhouette on it. Interesting that came out. Mm-hmm. And then that's going up against the original Riddle Box poster.
Great photo of them looking down with the train station behind them.
And we're not talking like the little one, the promo one, the one with the blue bar. You're just talking straight up Riddle Box poster.
Yeah, was that a 24 by 36 or was it?
24 by 37.
Of course, yeah. That's like the ones I have over there. The frame that's like folded. So I'm like, they're not mint shape. Whatever.
Ringmaster, Riddle Box, and Stranglemania, I think, are all 24 by 37.
So weird. Great poster, though. That might be seated a little lower, too. We'll see.
Yeah. That could go crashing into Carnival of Carnage, available now. And then if everything goes to plan, that'll go against the serial killers. Oh, yeah, that too. You could have, in the finals of that bracket, you could have Blaze versus Sleepwalkers.
Could.
You could have, there's a lot going on there.
Could have two Blacklights going against each other. The Green Book Blacklight versus the...
That's what I was trying to figure out. There could be Blacklight on Blacklight to go into the finals.
That's an interesting bracket. There's some fun ones in there.
So far, this could be the weakest bracket, I think.
I don't know. That last one had some bizarre things in there.
All right. Well,
last bracket, though.
Last bracket.
Not bracket, region.
Region.
The Kilnor Industries region. This one's probably got some bangers. Kilnor puts up some money to bring in.
He does.
Bring in teams.
Oh, my God. He didn't for the play-in game, though.
He definitely did for my number one overall seed.
This is your number one?
It's my favorite poster ever in the Juggalo world.
All right. Well, just get right to it. We just talked about the Riddle Box poster.
Yes.
The number one seed. I thought you were about to pull it out. I was reaching back. The number one seed in this bracket, or in this region, the Ringmaster poster.
Ringmaster. Awesome colors, matching their flannels in front of. I forgot which house. I used to know which house that was in Detroit. I thought.
I can picture what kind of neighborhood that would be.
Yeah.
But that's a classic poster. I own two of these, and they are in shitty condition to the point where I always want to do something artsy with them, but I just haven't.
Beat up, but when you put it in the frame, you don't notice it as much. It looks fine in the frame, I feel like.
Oh, mine are fucked. But I got them for super cheap. So, number one seed Ringmaster going against another play-in game.
Ooh,
Chris loves the play-in games.
This one, nice fun theme. The 99 mall play-in.
Are those all full size?
Those are all full size, 24 by 36.
Yikes.
So some of these are considered classics nowadays, so we'll see. Maybe
someone talked about one of these.
We have the ICP on stage one, which this is from Wiki Clowns from Outer Space Tour, so maybe a little bit past 99, but close enough. So it's them posed on stage with a greened out crowd behind them. It's a fun one. The ICP black and white Juggalo Brothers photo shoot. They're the weird claws and shit.
It looks like they're in Saw.
Yeah. Oh no, that's the one below it. This one's just them looking like a Universal Monster black and white.
They both look like that, but you're right. Yeah. You are right. I meant more of like the background is still like a weird room, but then the other one is literally them in like the tile room.
So this one, those are both horizontal. This one's a tall boy. Them again in the weird like nail claw makeup. If we ever do a Riddle or Juggalo Brothers season, we can discuss how horrible this photo shoot was. But yeah, them with like some guts and stuff around them or whatever. They look kind of like they're in a mental asylum or something. Maybe like they're crazy monsters. But the fourth one, this one has a personal place in my heart. First poster I ever bought of them.
Really?
And got signed at the Rock of Ages in store. I still have it, but it has a big rip inside of it.
I can see that.
ICP Flame Room, whatever. So it looks like they're on like a soundstage set of like a TV sitcom room. Almost like it looks like it's the room they used for How Many Times. Kind of makes me think of that. But it's them like Jay's hands are on fire. There's flames all around him. Shaggy sitting in a chair, all crazy looking. Also with the nails on for some reason, the little big claws. So
nails are there.
Winner of that strange mall play-in poster gets the Ringmaster. I don't think we're gonna see an upset that.
No, the Ringmaster he has a purpose, and it's gonna be to run through this whole bracket.
Feels like maybe Just When You Thought You Were Dead gets a little disrespected with their play-in. It's maybe a little tougher with the modern play-in.
Yeah, that's tough, but that's what happens.
Yeah.
Oh, now this next. This is where the committee should have talked to each other. 8-9 seed to go up against potentially the Ringmaster or the Tile Room. You have the number 9 seed Hollowicked 2001.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I like all the ones with shows. This one, not so much. I mean, they're both wearing sweet jerseys. You got
the visor.
Jay's wearing the visor. I don't like this one as much as other show specific.
Do you have this one?
Right now, no.
I was going to say, I'll trade you 99 because I sold my 01. Apparently, I was looking for it to frame, and I was like, where is it?
I don't have it. I may have, but no, I don't have it.
Yeah, I guess I sold mine. I can't find it, but yeah, it definitely doesn't look as cool as the 99 one, I feel like, because it's just a random photo shoot and
they had those as like a flyer. Like, yeah, it's fine. And that's going up against the 8-seeded Malenko Prepare Yourself poster. So this is, a giant picture of the great Malenko. The 4th Joker's card is approaching. Prepare yourself.
Another cool promo one.
I think the committee put this at number 8, thinking it was going to go against Just When You Thought They Were Dead. So it should have been over there. But the committee didn't talk to each other when they put that there. So the committee apologizes.
The committee apologizes.
I think they thought a giant versus giant. But also now there's one in each bracket. So
True.
that also works. It's just not what...
But we also have another Hollywood Malenko right below it in the same bracket.
Jesus Christ.
I like this one, though. This next one.
All right, so we're going down. So, yep. Next one. Ooh. Oh, fucking Blaze.
Hey, he's got number 12. That's the upside-minded.
That is. Blaze in the alleyway. I think this is an 18 by 24.
That's what it looks like, yeah.
It's got him leaning down. Jersey. He's got the Raiders logo. The Blaze Raiders logo. Going against the number 5 seed. Could be low. A low seed for this. The skinny Hollywood Malenko poster. I like that poster.
Yeah, I think that's cool. I never seen one of those in person, but I dig it. Again, the promo ones. Anytime it's like that, and this one's a different size, so it's fun.
Yeah. Again, anything that's not just a CD cover for anyone, not just for them, but like something unique.
Well, it's hard because the Joker cards are so awesome and iconic looking.
Fucking Mark.
But yeah, it's a lot cooler when it's a promo one with like coming soon or prepare yourself, all that shit on there. So it makes it more enjoyable.
All right. Ooh. Interesting. And the winner of that goes up against the 4-13 matchup winner. We have the 4th-seeded Detroit's House of Crazies. I think that is a crazy high seed for that. Yeah.
I thought you were recently discussing that it might be an all-time like top 5 Juggalo poster.
No, I think you said that.
I did not.
I didn't say that.
I think you're on record. One of the episodes you said that.
I'd like to see you find that.
I do love this poster, though.
No way. I would never say that was a top 5 poster. It's okay. I think it got lucky. I think it got a high seed.
Got a high seed. I was still feeling the pumpkin from last season.
And that's going up against the number 13 seeded Carnival of Carnage show poster from 2016?
18?
Something.
L Club. I was just looking at that because I was at the L Club.
Did they have that poster there? Or you mean you were just
I was
looking
just
at
there
this?
and yeah, maybe like look up when that was.
And there's definitely different versions. Oh, did they sell this poster?
I thought it was.
I don't think so. I think this was just the ones that were up on the wall.
Oh, okay.
So there's those, and then there's ones that people made. So there's some slight varieties to that, and also some that are totally shitty quality.
Yeah.
And small, like, this could be controversial.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm hoping that doesn't go very far, because that's a controversial pick.
Well,
I get it. It was a big deal. People love that show. They had, I'm saying, 2 or 3 different flyer/poster varieties, some of which were official, some of which weren't. So it's cool. People marked out for it. So
controversial. We'll see.
Little controversial. The win. Oh no, that's the winner of that. So the winner of that plays the Hollywood Malenko and Blaze.
Yeah. Blaze not getting a lot of chances to get out of that first weekend.
No, but. I mean, looking at the winner of that, it's going to have to play the Ringmaster or Malenko Prepare Yourself.
Or Tile Floor Room.
You never know. The firehouse. All right. Moving along. Got an interesting matchup here. We have the number 6 seeded double-sided Malenko poster.
Now, that's the one I had when we were discussing the Hollywood Malenko. This one was cool. The
So you got
double-sided
like
one.
that same picture, but on the back is like the weird Malenko with the weird-ass fucking fonts. And that's going up against the number 11 seed Most Tasteless reissue. We'll call that a promo poster?
Yeah, it's like coming June 22nd or whatever on there.
Weird size, weird colors.
Yeah.
Weird everything. Everyone had it, but like...
I had that hanging up forever.
I don't know if that's beating the double-sided Malenko. A lot of Malenko posters here.
It is. I mean, I feel like they're their best era of merch when it comes to posters.
The winner of that has to play the winner of this next matchup. You have the upset-minded Diamond Reigning Tour poster. Not a bad poster. You have ICP, ABK, and Isham.
Funny poster, though, with like Jay's jacket. Very strange at the time.
Yeah.
ABK looking like a puppy looking up at you.
That is an interesting era of their, like,
wardrobe.
Yeah, definitely photo shoots of that are strange, but I think that was just of the tour. That wasn't specific shows. That was just for the tour.
Yeah, it has like the window of dates at the bottom there, like
Oh, it does?
December to November or whatever.
Gotcha. And then that's playing the number 3 seed Gathering 2000 poster. Not to be confused with the 01 poster. Similar, but not the same.
Darker background. I think the image itself is a lot larger on this than it is on the 01.
01 is more like smaller and centralized, and this is like the whole fucking poster.
That's a good one. We'll see if we get 2 gatherings with a similar style making runs in here.
Yeah. Controversial that they both made it, but they're 2 very different posters.
They might meet up in the Final Four. Well, that'd be something.
Then, the winner of that plays the Malenko or Most Tasteless. And now we're into the final 4. Final bracket. Final matchup. Region. Final city.
Kilnor gets some big bangers in here. We'll see.
So we have the number 7 seed Fright Fest 2014. What kind of poster do you call this? Like a
screen print?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, I think, out of 40 or 50 or something. It was like a pretty low number. Yeah.
Purple. It's got
sweet melting ghoul skull faces. Solid twisted logo on the top.
Fun one. I think kind of lost to time. Like, you don't see very many of them. But
yeah.
Definitely cool. There's still one hanging at the Majestic.
Yeah, signed by them.
And that's going up against the number 10 seeded.
Ooh, upset-minded.
COVID era Fat Ronnie Dog Beats poster.
Great modern poster.
I can't believe they made this a poster.
I can't believe I haven't framed it yet.
Do you have it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
I think I ordered all those when they came out.
Full size?
It is, yeah.
It's something. Dogmeat's getting double represented at this.
Both ends. Maybe they meet in the finals.
It could be.
Old Ronnie can get it. One shining moment.
Can you get that autograph by Fat Ronnie?
Oh, is he still around? I'd give him a sign.
I have no idea. Probably, maybe not. So. And then, oh man, controversy abound on the next one. Like this, you got the 215. So the 15 seed is a combination. The Jay and Shaggy Gathering 01 live posters.
Yeah.
I can't believe this is together.
Well, just like the Twisted one. You got to have them together.
I don't think these are two distinctly different posters.
No, they're a set to me.
I guess the committee says so. And that's going up against the number 2 seeded. Man, I know what Kilnor's favorite seed is. Was that?
There's a lot of Malenko in Kilnor region.
Yeah, I'm thinking, was Malenko big in the, what did he do in the comic book?
He like tricked people. He had like the magic spells. And he put Kilnor under a magic spell to run his division.
And he fucking like made them see the bees, and he like made the girls appear. Like they were sexually promiscuous. So this is the number 2 seed, Arabic Malenko. Is this Blacklight?
It's a Blacklight, yeah.
I never had this.
Oh, I had it, and probably of all the ones I've sold that I kicked myself, this one I feel like the most, because I feel like they don't pop up as much as the other ones I've unloaded.
This is a good one. A lot of people love those.
Yeah, could be loaded too, because I feel like we've had mentioned a few times to us.
3, 4. At least 4 Malenko posters in this region alone. That's a lot. What are you feeling in this region here?
I mean, Ringmaster, but he's gonna have a tough run if he runs into Arabic Malenko. You think either the Malenko ones, promo ones, can make a run? Possibly.
Maybe a little bit of a run, but not a ton. Not a lot.
HOK, maybe. Make a little run.
Yeah, but it's gonna get racked by Ringmaster.
Well, we'll see. That's what the voting is for.
It's going to be interesting. You would think everything is just going to go to chalk, as they say.
Right. Ones
are going to win, 2s are going to win, but there's going to be some upsets. There's going to be some huge upsets.
And some huge matchups. Once they, some of these early rounds, you might go, "Oh, this is easy," but then they're going to run into each other. We'll see what happens when some of these big dogs hit each other.
Yeah, if you're seeing Stranglemania versus just when you thought they were dead, what are you going to do? When you're seeing Tunnel of Love versus Most Tasteless,
right.
What are you going to do? But maybe some of those don't make it that far. We're not guaranteed all 1 seeds in the final 4.
Yeah, we'd have to go back and look at the previous rounds or previous versions. If any, I think a few had some sleepers sneak in.
So, last question before we get going here.
Yes.
Oh, we'll remind everyone again that if you may be listening to this, but check it out on YouTube, and you'll see some better visuals, and you'll see us in our shirts and ties.
That's right.
And
diaper dandy.
You will. Don't forget to follow us on all social medias at Juggalo RWD, and you will see these voting processes throughout the weeks upcoming, and vote for your favorites.
That's right.
Think with your heart or your brain. I don't know which one you think with. Think with one of them, but rock the vote.
Right.
But I want to ask...
You got Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Blue Sky. You can vote on all 4 of them.
The question I have for you before we go, of all the 1 seeds, you have to pick one that you think has a potential to be upset, to not make it to the final 4.
I closed out. What was the? We got Hollywood. I don't know. I mean, Just Without Your Dead, Ringmaster,
Tunnel of Love.
Tunnel of Love. I think Tunnel
Serial
of Love.
Killers.
I think Tunnel of Love has the best chance to get knocked off.
I would say so, but that's a weak bracket. I don't know who's coming out of that. Like, I agree. Of those 4, that's probably I wouldn't say the worst, but like to beat it, you only have Coming Soon, Hollywicked 99, Hollywood Malenko, and Most Tasteless.
I mean, Hollywood and Malenko, Most Tasteless could could take it out.
I think one of those
Coming Soon even could make a little sneaky move in there.
Halloween 99 could knock it out. Yeah, Tunnel of Love is a classic, but yeah, that could get bumped.
I think the other ones have more stable lineup to not get knocked off by a Cinderella.
But that's why we play the game,
That's right.
as they say.
What about that game?
Not that game. We gotta. All right. So we've run way over for this.
This was supposed to be quick, but
that's okay. So this is fun. This is the merch madness. Now I get to start on next year's so that we don't have to do this at the last second again. Closing thoughts. I think we're good.
yeah. Make sure you hit social medias tomorrow. Playing games, all 4 will be live throughout the day, voting on stories, reels, whatever they call them. You'll see it. You'll see us.
Rock the vote. Get out there. I know some people really enjoy this. It's a fun little interactive. So follow us on all social medias. Check that out. And if you have any insights, leave us questions, comments on all socials, and we will interact as best we can.
That's right.
So we will. I don't think we'll be able to talk about winners on our regular episodes because of just how quickly this goes.
Right.
But we'll talk about it in future episodes.
Maybe we'll go live and give updates.
When is the final? Is the final the same as WrestleMania weekend and Easter and all that? Like
For the real one, I don't know if we'll line up like that, but
it's usually close, but
Yeah.
not exact. So okay, this will go through the month of March and maybe into April.
Right.
So. Yeah, God, that's a long time. It can't go that far. That's why they moved it because of. Anyways, follow us. You'll figure it out. You'll see what's going on, and we'll see who wins this year's 20.
One shining moment.
Oh, you already closed it out. 2025, not 24.
Yeah, well, it's a rough draft for this.
Anyways, we gotta go. We gotta talk to the committee. Chris is already getting undressed, so
Woo!
we'll see you in the voting booth.